Are you ready for some jaw-dropping news that could shake up our beloved San Francisco 49ers? Rumors are swirling that a key player in our defensive lineup may be on the move, and the implications could be massive for our chances next season. Could this be the moment we've been waiting for? Or is it just another twist in the roller coaster ride of the NFL? Stick around as we dive deep into this unfolding story, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video so you never miss a moment of the latest 49ers news. The San Francisco 49ers are at a crucial crossroads, and as a passionate fan, I can't help but feel the weight of the decisions being made right now. The news surrounding Robert Saleh and the Jacksonville Jaguars has stirred quite the pot. For those who might not be aware, Saleh, the former 49ers defensive coordinator, is reportedly flying into Jacksonville for an interview with the Jags. This was a guy who helped build one of the most formidable defenses in the league during his time with us. And now, he's being eyed for a head coaching position with a franchise that's been struggling for stability. Let's break this down. The Jaguars, under Shad Khan's ownership, have had their fair share of drama, and the recent firing of GM Trent Baalke is just another chapter in a long saga of dysfunction. You have to wonder if Saleh looks at this situation and thinks, do I really want to step into this mess? It's a valid concern. After all, he just came from a rough stint with the Jets, and jumping into another unstable environment might not be the best move for his career trajectory. But then again, coaching opportunities like this don't come around often. The chance to work with a young, talented quarterback like Trevor Lawrence is enticing. Saleh has the chance to mold a franchise QB, something he didn't have while coaching the Jets. There's a lot to unpack here. Do you think this was the best decision for Saleh? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, he could help rejuvenate a franchise that desperately needs it, but on the other, he risks getting caught in a cycle of dysfunction again. For the 49ers, Saleh's potential departure raises a number of questions. Who steps in to fill his shoes if he takes the Jaguars' job? We've seen how crucial stability is on the coaching staff, especially on the defensive side, where Saleh has built a culture of toughness and resilience. The thought of losing him is unsettling, but it also opens the door for new opportunities. Could we see someone with fresh ideas come in and take our defense to the next level? And speaking of fresh ideas, how does this affect our draft and free agency strategy? The 49ers have so much talent on defense, and if we bring in a new coordinator, it might change how we approach our roster moving forward. We need to ensure that we maintain the integrity of our defensive scheme, while also being open to new philosophies. That could elevate our game. It's a balancing act, and the front office has to tread carefully. I can't help but feel a mix of anxiety and excitement about what this all means. The future is uncertain, and as fans, we live and breathe these decisions. Each move has the power to either uplift our team or send us spiraling back into mediocrity. Just look at how pivotal Saleh was in shaping our defense into a top-tier unit. Can we find someone who can replicate that success? And then there's the emotional aspect of it all. Saleh embodied the spirit of the 49ers. He was passionate, driven, and truly believed in the potential of every player on that defense. If he leaves for Jacksonville, how will that affect the morale of our current players? Will they feel abandoned? Or will they rise up and prove that they can thrive without him? We've got some major developments regarding Robert Saleh and the San Francisco 49ers. Reports indicate that Saleh has emerged as the leading candidate for the Jacksonville Jaguars head coaching position, following Buccaneers offensive coordinator Liam Cohen's decision to withdraw from consideration. This is significant for the Niners, as they have been eyeing Saleh to fill the defensive coordinator role vacated by Nick Sorensen. But what does this mean for the future of the 49ers and their playoff aspirations? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, Saleh returning to San Francisco would be a dream come true. He was instrumental in building a formidable defense during his previous tenure, and the prospect of having him back could elevate the 49ers to new heights. On the other hand, there is a real chance he could take the Jaguars' job, which would leave the Niners scrambling for a replacement. It's a precarious situation, and the stakes couldn't be higher. With Saleh's familiarity with the team and the players, the transition would be seamless. He knows what it takes to succeed in this league, and his ability to develop young talent is well documented. However, the question remains, is Jacksonville an attractive enough opportunity for him to leave the Bay Area? He'd be working with Trevor Lawrence, a quarterback with immense potential. But he also has a chance to continue his legacy in San Francisco, where he has established a solid foundation. What's even more concerning is the lack of a backup plan for the 49ers. If Saleh does leave, the Niners might be forced to settle for Brandon Staley, which feels uninspiring. Staley is a mixed bag. Sure, he has a track record of building effective defenses, but his tenure with the Chargers raised questions about his ability to lead a team. Many fans are rightly apprehensive about this potential shift. The 49ers have put all their chips on Saleh, and if they miss out, they could find themselves in a position similar to last year, scrambling for candidates while all the top options slip away. This would be a significant gamble that could jeopardize the team's chances in the upcoming season. And let's not forget about the pressure from the fan base. If Staley ends up being the choice, I can foresee a wave of discontent among the faithful. Now let's pivot to the potential for free agency. DJ Reed, a former 49ers cornerback who has thrived under Saleh with the Jets, could be a prime target. Adding him to the roster would not only bolster the secondary, but also provide a familiar face who understands the system. He's shown he can perform at a high level, and his versatility would be a boon for the 49ers. Imagine the possibilities if the Niners could secure Saleh and Reed in one fell swoop. It would be a powerful statement that this organization is serious about contending for championships. But if Saleh heads to Jacksonville, the chances of landing Reed could diminish, and that's a risk I'm not willing to take. So, I turn to you, fellow 49ers fans. What do you think about the current situation? Is this the right path for the organization? Should the Niners focus on bringing back Saleh at all costs? Or do you support exploring other options? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts on this. Join the conversation in the comments below. And remember, the off-season is just heating up, and every decision made could shape our future. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of this exciting journey.